Hello everybody, it's been a decade since I've ever done a video, but today it's going to be a special day, at least a special video. Today I will be reviewing this. This is what you are seeing that I'm reviewing. This is a 7.5 foot dinghy, inflatable dinghy. It's by Seabright. It's the Seabright 230p. It does have a transom and I do have an outboard motor on. I just got my boating license, in fact. And today I'm going to be going on the lake with this so I can show you what it looks like. But first, let's go through the specifications. It says right here for the tubes, you inflate to 3.6 psi, which is exactly what I did. This has a capacity limit of 4 horsepower and 750 pounds. So about three person if you're light, or just 2. And here's a little bit more about the company that makes it. This, I got it as a package. It came with the motor. It was about $1,500 brand new. Supposedly this had the launch wheels, and I only used it twice. But last time I used it, they were stolen, so which is unfortunate. But at least they didn't steal anything else. They just stole the launch wheels. So this is the air deck version, which is very light. In fact, this boat is under 70 pounds, I believe. Like, I can lift it myself, no problem. You do get 2 handlebars to pull it in the water. I do not have a trailer. This goes on the top of the car, onto the roof rails. As I tie it down, there's the drain hole. As you can see right here, you just pull that up and then it drains. And there's the transom for the motor mount. So this video isn't about the boat review, it's also about the motor review. So it's 3.6 psi on the tubes. For the air deck, it's 8.5 psi, which requires a lot higher than the tubes. And then for the, for the keel, it's about 6 psi. So, yeah. And this is what the boat looks like on the bottom. It's really lightweight, as you can see. That's what the thing I'm talking about. Inflated helps cut through water. It makes the ride a lot smoother. And here's a trailer hitch hook thing, as well as on the side. I mean, it's too small to be on a trailer, to be honest. But I don't know why they put it on there. It's only 7.5 feet. There's no reason to get a trailer, and you have to pay annual insurance. You do not need insurance for this boat. And I do have an outboard motor, as I said, which is right here. In fact, here's the computer I worked on, the Windows 7 one. But yeah. Now let's review this outboard motor. This is a Coleman 2.6 horsepower. As you can see, I also added an aftermarket navigational light. Although the battery is running dead because I had it, because it was foggy last time I used it, so I had the light on the entire time. But this is battery powered. Got this really cheap for only I think $5 at a marina store type place. It ties right onto the handle of this outboard motor. The top speed of this is about 7 to 8 knots if the weather conditions are calm. Now this outboard motor it is a 4-stroke, so you do have to add oil to it. Here's your throttle handle. It's still during the break-in process, so I haven't tested out the top speed yet. I mean, I only did it once for like 2 minutes as part of the braking procedure. So it is a pull start, and of course there's a choke. It is carbureted, and here's the gas tank. And you're supposed to open this vent when you're operating, which I will be later. So you're supposed to open this up and then fill the gas. And I do have a jerry can just below the motor stand. Of course, the package deal did not include the motor stand. I actually built this by myself at a cost about $35, but it's worth it because you're not supposed to have the motor leaning on its side for extended period of time, because the oil can mess things up and it can actually destroy and seize up. It can at least cause carburetor fouling, which isn't good. So here's the gas can. It's super fuel efficient. It gets the equivalent of at least 35 to 40 miles per gallon. So which is really fuel efficient for any kind of boat. So here's the gas can. This is a 5 liter. And if I were to fill this up all the way to 5 liters, I can expect a range of around 50 miles. So 5 liter of gasoline gets you 50 miles of range. That's how fuel efficient this thing is, right here. You have also what came with the boat. Of course, there's the paddles. Of course, you also have the propeller right here. It's a 3-blade. There's, I think that's the water inlet, and there's, and I'm not sure if you can see it here. Let me reposition this motor and I'll show you later. But anyways, let's get back to it. The handles are fully adjustable. If I were to buy this motor alone, I such got a great deal because it was almost new, but it was a showroom model, so the dealer gave me a good deal on this. But yeah, tiller's adjustable. It's fully 360. There's no reverse gear, and of course here is the shifter. It goes only forward. I'm not going to shift it right now because it's an auto and you're not supposed to do it. And also there's a diagram that shows you that you're only supposed to lean the motor on this side, which is the tiller side, when you're not using it. So yeah, pretty impressive. I believe the gas tank is only a half a liter. So yeah, 5 liter of gas is plenty for any kind of use. I only filled it up to about halfway since I'll be only going on the lakes today. It is water cooled, so if you were to use it in seawater, you're supposed to flush it every time, or else it will corrode and eat away the engine, and it isn't good. So it is still under warranty, but it's only if, let's say, the motor stalls, or if it doesn't start up, then you can take it in. If it's physical damage, like let's say you dropped it, or it's from hydrolocking from careless use, Coleman would not cover it. So there's the 10-hour braking procedure. I'm at the 6th hour. For the first 2 hours, you're not even supposed to exceed 60% throttle, and for the first hour, not even 50%. So there's the mount. That mounts onto the transom of the boat, and that's my life jacket. You can see. This motor also, of course, also tilts up too, but I'm not going to show you that right now because I have to hold this 2-pound camera, and it's quite a heavy motor. Even though they call it a portable, it's still about 50 pounds, so it's still not that light. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. I'll see you on the lake and do a demonstration of a test run. So see you then. So here's a better filming angle of the motor itself from the back. It looks pretty sleek. It's very, very well designed. It's very easy to repair and work on if it ever breaks. And there's the secondary exhaust port. So there's 2 exhaust ports, one underwater and one here. And this actually adjusts the steering tightness. I personally like it in the medium range, not too tight or too loose, because if it's too loose, it has a tendency of wobbling around. I have to keep correcting. If it's too tight, you know, obviously it's impossible to steer. So here's the underwater exhaust as well as the propeller right there. It's not very big compared to the size of a hand. And here's the protector in case if you run aground. So yeah, I'll see you at the lake. Hello everybody, I got the boat already. As you can see, here's the gas can, and here's my information including my building license all in there. The boat itself. I just wanted to do some cold stuff to get out of water. It's already just pull it when it starts. But then I can't pull well into the 2-pound camera, so yeah, let's put it in here. There's no reverse, obviously, so this is the drive. And then let's see how fast it goes. So here's the motor throttle, obviously just above idle speed. Make sure there's no swimmers or anything around me. this is the best according to the speedometer, radar speedometer on this camera. And now I think we're gonna turn back, see what's over there. Plane's really, really good. We go towards that side. There's Bear Hill right there. It is an 85, 86 degree day, so it's perfect for boating. That's how you shut it off. So, and you're supposed to have this vent open so it can combust the air going in the gas tank and the carburetor. Yeah, and when you start it, you're supposed to put it in this position right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this little dinghy with the 2.6 horsepower Coleman outboard. Hope you guys enjoy it. As always, stay subscribed and peace out. So here is the dinghy in all of its glory. I'm just about done for the day. You can see it's mounted and everything. Pedals, the gas tank and everything. So yeah.
Are you going to the dock?
That's pretty much it for this video. This is what it looks like from the back. If you're wondering, it's super easy to launch. You don't even need a trailer. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and stay subscribed. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.